Interesting thing happens to me in the end of September. In fact, what's today? The 25th. Yeah, it was 16 years ago on the 27th, 2 days from now. My boss, my immediate supervisor, the guy I follow, gets called home for a Red Cross message. His mom is terminal. Which, you know, in the military, as we groom leaders, you know, there's a hierarchy, and it's sort of no great decision that the next guy in line takes command. Now, you see this coronation in the movie, the little clip where, you know, Jason Isaacs is anointing, you know, my twin there, you know, just ready to keep charge and all that kind of nonsense. When the reality was more along the lines of, you know, hey, Junior, don't mess this up. Sort of paraphrasing the boss's command. You know, that's it. You're in charge. Being in charge in combat is a big deal. I mean, I say that being in charge in combat is a big deal. The reality now is not that I have any doubt about what my guys are capable of doing. You know, not at all. I mean, certainly, I've seen them firefight. They can do it. You know, now the reality is that the decision that Matt makes on any subsequent mission, you know, what I tell one of my men to do, you know, affects generations. I mean, from the most obvious, you know, this is a life or death kind of thing with this young man, secondary effect with his family, tertiary effect with extended families, you know, all this stuff, I'm thinking, you know, I'm ruining Christmas for generations if I make a mistake. I mean, think about that for a second. Think about the enormity of that type of responsibility. And I don't mean that in a, you know, pat Matt on the back kind of way. Just, you know, we have kids far better than me that are doing it right now. Tonight he has like feet climbing up in the mountainside. I mean, that's a lot to ask somebody. That's a heck of a lot to ask somebody. I mean, you know, there's almost nothing that compares to that sort of responsibility, folks. And that made me nervous. I'll be the first to tell you, you know, that makes you nervous. But I had confidence in the men, good team, believed in the mission, knew they could perform. My responsibility to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Make sure that Matt has got his head screwed on straight. October 3rd comes along. We get the update. We're going to go after 2 of Deed's top guys, maybe even Deed himself. This is going to be a big one. It's going to be a good day. Happy hunting. Get to brief. Our position, 3-story buildings, 65 feet fast rope is what we're looking at. What are you going to do? I mean, you can't say, no, I don't think so. We're going to go today. Let's wait till it. You know, when you're going after people, you kind of got to go when they show. That's sort of the you know, unfortunately, that's the reality. So I told the boys, let the men know this is what we're doing. Looking at 60 feet, 65 feet on the insertion. We're going to be on the northwest side of the objective. What are your questions? Men have done it before. They knew the drill. Everybody's well rehearsed. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I mean, as crystal clear as it was up here today. Men are walking out to their helicopters. You got, you know, loaded for bear. We get in this Black Hawk. We're in the last one. The Texas Express was the name. Super 6-7 call sign. And I'm sitting between the 2 door gunners. All the boys are sitting on the floor. They're holding onto the ropes, looking at the crew chief. About a 3-minute flight. Take off just like you see in the movie. We go right up to 2,000 feet, go over the Indian Ocean, over to the south bank, to the west, over the desert. And again, 2,000 feet, the rockets can't hit you. You know, the small arms fire can't hit you. You're pretty safe. And in 1 minute, they give the call out, the safety straps come out, the kids are sitting there, their feet are actually hanging outside of the helicopters. We're doing about 130 knots. You know, around 100 miles an hour or so. Just screaming along. Heart starts pumping real fast. You can feel it going against your body armor. I mean, you know, the things we're thinking about before a game, things you're thinking about before a big event, that apprehension, that nervousness. I mean, your emotional tachometer redlines. You know, you're going from 0 to 90 like that constantly. I mean, it's fun, it's scary, it's exciting, it's sad. I mean, everything is going on, and you know, you can feel your temples start to flare from the blood that's pumping in. All you athletes out there, you know what it's like when you're getting ready to go to the show. Start thinking just in mechanical terms. What do I need to do over the next 45 seconds of my life to make this event work? No more time to thought. Just what do I need to do? Up, goggles, helmet, grab the rope, and go. That's the kind of stuff. All of a sudden, I get the 30-second count, and we're screaming down. We're going from 2,000 feet down to about 60 feet, right like that, in 30 seconds, just hauling down there. I mean, if you've been on, I don't know what the latest roller coaster that's, you know, hot and scary or whatever it is today, the heat roller coaster, but nothing compared to this. I mean, you know, like Jimmy Doolittle Raider Street. I'm just trying to think, man, just get out of the bird, it'll be okay. And all of a sudden, this helicopter, the pilot does his thing, goes completely vertical. I mean, absolutely stands on its tail, levels it back out, and says, Sergeant Eversmann, I can't see anything. What do you mean you can't see anything? You know, all the other 18 ships that went in over the objective on October 3rd, so much power from the helicopters, you know, so much torque and all that stuff, every bit of debris that's on the ground in this place is just blown completely skyward. You know, 60 feet, I'm looking at it, it's pitch brown. Yeah, I guess you can't see. I mean, it's so bad going in on the insertion that the tail rotors of the helicopters in the lead pass underneath the main rotors of the helicopters behind it. I mean, not a good thing. You know, you clip a tail rotor with a main rotor, that's 2 helicopters down, I mean, you're looking at 30 people dead before we've even started this stuff. Before we've even got this thing started with that. On the assault, Delta guys going in on the roof, pilot tells them toss the ropes, we're on top, I don't know how far, but you're good. Toss the rope, guys grab it, turns around, spins, 2 feet later on the roof, the shortest fast loop insertion in the absolutely happened on October 3rd. Meanwhile, back in our spot, you know, Tom's like, hey man, you got to get on the ground. We're about 3 blocks short of where we ought to be. But get on the ground, I'll stay here, I'll cover you, look up at the nose of the helicopter, just follow it, go 3 blocks that way, you'll be good. Now, obviously, sitting there with an enemy that's got RPGs is not a good thing. So we toss the ropes and do a light RP. You know, roger that, sir. Toss the ropes. Guys start going. Crew chiefs are on their guns doing their stuff. Mac takes off his headset. Go to put on my goggles. Because got no protection. Eye protection. I mean, dusty and dirty. It was junk all flapping around. And, you know, if you're a leader, it'd be good to be able to see what's going on. So as I'm putting on my goggles, the elastic strap, that, you know, they're just ski goggles, the elastic strap that holds it, dry rotted, broke, worthless. Murphy's Law. You all know that. Anything that can possibly go wrong, you know, we all have the word possible time right off the bat. I haven't even got on the ground, I got no eye protection. I'm in charge today, and my goggles are broken. Great one. Good one, Matt. What do you think? You know, what do? You just got to roll with it. I put on my helmet, putting on my chin strap, and standing here today, man, I can remember exactly what it was like. The helicopter was like this. All of a sudden, it just keels over a couple of degrees. You know, enough I got to put my hand down to keep from falling. Levels back out. Waddle over the rope, grab it, and off we go. Now, you'll see in the movie,